Hi Moa, welcome back to my channel. We have Tomorrowbaitogether's newest comeback, Deja Vu, today. I could not be more thrilled for this because one, I get new Tomorrowbaitogether music, and two, they looked out of this world in these teaser images. I haven't even I've seen one singular still frame from this MV and I was like, jaw to the floor, jaw to the floor. Unfortunately, though, I am not going to be able to react to the album today because I have like a 13-hour shift at work. So I'm having to do this on my lunch break, but I am going to for sure sit down and do it tomorrow. Like if it's the last thing I do, I'm going to listen to this album tomorrow. So hopefully that reaction will come out at least either the next day or a couple of days after this one. But before I get into this, let me just tell you the hold Tomorrowbaitogether has over me. So recently I was like, I'm gonna stop buying albums. Because albums are kind of expensive, and I wanted to be able to attend more concerts with better seats this year. And I just bought tickets to Tomorrowbaitogether's Houston stop at Minute Maid Park. And where I would normally get regular seating, I got VIP 2, which I am absolutely thrilled about because it's my first one sound check for it. I've been to a bunch of concerts, but I've never gotten sound check for any of them. So this is my first time with sound check. Could not be more excited. But I was like, I just can't buy albums. I'm just having to tone it down on buying albums this year. But I was on Twitter one day this weekend. Not even this weekend, literally yesterday. I was on Twitter and somebody posted the most beautiful Bomgyu photo card I have ever seen. Absolutely magical. He's in a hoodie. I say this as if he's has this most, you know how the light photo cards are just stunning, their hair, the silky shirts are just, it's absolutely ethereal looking. He's literally in a hoodie, but I was just the hold this photo card has over me. I went to and it's the Weverse B album, and if you've seen these photo cards, you know exactly what I'm talking about. I went to this K-pop online store or whatever and bought two of them. Even though I told myself I wasn't going to buy albums. So, I need that photo card. I don't even know if I'm going to get it. I just need to have a chance at getting it. But, with that being said, let's go ahead and get into Tomorrowbaitogether's Deja Vu. Oh! I was expecting the big hit intro. So we're just going straight into it. Are those unicorns? I kind of like how shaky the camera movement is. Okay, so we're not, for a second I was like, am I on the right thing? Because there's a lot of plot line at the beginning of this. I already love the coloring of this. The instrumental sounds great though. Oh, come on, Subin. Oh. You guys know how I feel about choreography? Did y'all see them do this move? The hit Subin sounds amazing on this. Secondly, love the note that Yeonjun does at the very beginning of his phrase. Come on, Subin. Oh! Watch this. Oh-hoo! Oh, this is amazing. Hold on. Look, one, my eyes are not great, and two, this is a very like fuzzy image. But that looks an awful lot like Bomgyu. This is amazing. The tear coming out of Taehyun's eyes, the like purple river with all the flowers and everything, reminds me of the scene of Yeonjun's in Magic Island. It's either Magic Island or like Eternally. I want to say it's Magic Island though. Maybe. Now that I'm thinking about it, I could be wrong. But where he's like all intertwined with like branches and flowers and stuff, and he's like in a pool, like a river of this purple liquid, and I want to say it's either Taehyun or Bongyu, but I want to say it's Taehyun that finds him. I'm not entirely sure. They just yank Soobin out. These outfits. Oh god, I love this chorus. It's literally in this hoodie. That Bomgyu photo card I was talking about is literally in this hoodie. Whoa, before we get into this last part, because I know it's going to be dramatic as hell. I love this, and I kind of, I'm wondering if it's going to be like on the, like releases. Like, you know how when they release it to like Spotify, they change it up a little bit. For example, NCT 127's Cherry Bomb. It's got like a breakdown section that they have in the MV, but it's not in the digital release. And so I'm wondering if they kept this part in the digital release. Okay. They kind of look like a backwards illusion. But I think it was just a kick. I swear that's Bongyu. Y'all look so stunning. I love this guitar. Certified hit. There it is. This is like, God, part of me wants to say this is like the first one that's had like a happy ending for Yeonjun. I feel like we've always seen Yeonjun in such of these grim and sad places. Like even with the one I referenced earlier about him in like the chair in the like river of purple liquid or whatever. Even internally where like he sees himself, it's just always so it's always these unbelievably like sad endings for Yeonjun. And so when they like when Beomgyu grabbed onto him and like pulled him in for a hug and like patted his head, it felt like finally for Yeonjun. Oh, this was so good. This is gonna give 0x1 love song a run for her money. Like, I could easily see this being my favorite Tomorrow By Together title track. It's so good. I can't wait to see that choreo. Ooh, y'all, this was an amazing comeback for Tomorrow By Together. Cannot wait for the album. I know the rest of it is going to be absolutely amazing. But, oh goodness, this was so good. This was so good. Whoever does Tomorrow By Together's MVs, it may be different every time, but they managed to keep a theme with them. And I always feel like color palettes and what they do with the coloring is always a big thing in terms of storytelling for Tomorrow. Color and sound is always such a big thing with Tomorrow By Together, because even when they cut the instrumental, you could hear the sound of the waves when like Hyun and Kai was like laying over. And at the same time, Hyun and Kai and like, I'm assuming the boat or whatever he was on was all completely black and white, but the water was like this kind of, it's like a different kind of blue tone. It didn't feel like water. It didn't feel like a natural watercolor, but really cool how they utilize that. So props to them every single time. And it's amazing if they do manage to have different producers or directors and still manage to keep those themes with their MVs. They looked amazing. Oh my god, these outfits. I know these outfits are going to absolutely devour on stage. I'm so excited. But with that being said, be on the lookout for my Tomorrow By Together album reaction. It is coming soon, I promise. But with that being said, I will see y'all next time. Bye, Moa.